Yeah, I'm just really proud of our team for collectively getting that win. I thought the early conditions that we were playing in were not fair to the student athletes. I thought it was, you know, they've worked really hard, and both teams deserve better conditions to line it up in. And so I'm glad that we had the break and we could come back out and play in sunny weather. And I thought our players handled the break as well as I expected them to. And I thought that they were dominating when they came out. So I'm just really proud of the mindset of this team. I'm proud of the collectiveness of this team. And we still have work to do.
Question for the student athletes. Ethan, go ahead.
Yeah, Karlie, just to get to end it like that, what was the adrenaline rush like? And what do you think it says about the team to come out after that delay and do what y'all did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we pride ourselves in doing that. I feel like we all kind of got deja vu, just, rain delay, postseason. And so we were just, watching softball, and we said the Hogs come out hot after a rain delay. So I was like, let's go.
Just for any of you three, did it just feel better to come back out there with it sunny? Like, it just seemed like maybe the team was a little looser.
Personally, for me, I loved it. I mean, I feel like, I don't know why, but we play so much better in the evening and with the sun out, and obviously it worked out in our favor.
Karlie, for Saylor to come in after that delay and not an ideal situation and get that pop-up, just what do you think that did for the team?
Mm-hmm. That was so huge. I feel like that was the moment. I mean, I had belief that we were going to win the whole time, but when she got that big out, I was like, this is our game. Like, nothing's going to stop us. You would have thought that we were up like 5 runs at that point, but we were down. And so I think for her to come in, that was just like incredible. Yeah.
Anybody who wants it, Ella today, just defense, offense, everything. How much did y'all just kind of feel her impact?
Yeah, she was so good. Just makes those tough plays look routine. And I just love how much fun she's having out there too.
Dakota, just to come up right after Tianna's grand slam and hit your home run, how much, I don't know, were you learning off her at bat, and how did that one feel?
Yeah, I think we communicate really good all like up and down the lineup. So I think probably after that, we talk to each other after almost every at bat. I talk with all the other hitters. So just knowing like how she was throwing and then just looking for my pitch.
And last one I got, just Tianna, walk me through your at bat. Was 2-strike count, I think, that you hit it on, or was it 1?
I think it was one strike.
Yeah.
Our main goal off of her was to just keep her in the zone. She wins by us expanding, and I think we did a pretty good job of that, and that was just my goal, was just to see it over the plate, and I did, and I executed on it.
Dakota, I'm not a mathematician, so I apologize if this isn't correct, but based on my math, you're batting .579 in the postseason. I guess just, what has been working for you in the postseason? I guess just, how much are you enjoying just the success that you're having to this point?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so much, just being able to have success with my teammates as well. I think that's been the biggest thing. I really feed off them. So I think that's why I've been having so much fun, and just being able to go out there and do my job. I think that's what makes everything worth it.
And then Karlie, Tianna, whoever wants it, or if both of you guys want to comment, then that's fine. Just seeing Dakota have the success that she's having so far in the postseason, I guess just what is that like for you guys to see, and how beneficial has that been for the team as a whole?
I've actually gotten the privilege to play with Co most of our career, so this success is nothing new to me. It's just Dakota playing her game, and coming back off her injury, any injury is rough, and her coming back to play, what was it, Missouri? You came back Missouri, or was it Texas? Mm-hmm. Come back and play, one of the number 1 team in the country is just kind of intimidating, but she held her own ground, and she's just been working hard and getting back to where she needs to be. And even then, she was just so in it when she wasn't on, and now that she is on, it's like, okay, like, we're ready to roll.
Yeah, and hitting behind her has been really fun too. I just have like so much confidence in her that every time she gets in the box, like, the ball's going over the fence. That's what I think every single time. And so to hit behind that is just like so great, because if she doesn't, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Do we have any questions on Zoom for the student athletes? All right, you guys are good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Just push it in, no one will ever know.
questions for Coach Deifel. Ethan, all yours.
Yeah, just kind of what I asked them. Did you sense a little bit just different feel when y'all got to go back out there and the conditions are obviously a lot better?
I actually didn't get a really different feel for them because I could feel them the entire day. I just feel like those conditions early, it's just really tough for both teams. You could see it for both teams. And, they've had a few opportunities to have rain delays, and they just chill and have fun and just hang with each other. And so I had no doubt they were going to come out ready and loose, and they did.
Yeah, the big pitch, for Saylor to get the pop up right after that. Just what did you think of her stepping in that situation? Not ideal, and being able to find a way.
I thought it was so big time. That's when the momentum really shifted. And Vega's an incredible hitter, one of the best in the country. And so when you're in that situation and you're like given the ball to say and just trusting her stuff and dealing that pop up was it was so huge.
These three who hit home runs, all transfers that have come into this program. Just how do you feel like they've helped out for situations like this where you're in a game and you need just somebody to come through?
Well, I think it helps a ton. I could feel just us staying the course throughout our lineup, whether it's, say, as a freshman or Co and T and KD as seniors and transfers. It doesn't really matter. It's a collective group, and their mindset, their mentality all day was just so level, and we went in wanting to be the aggressor, and they did that throughout.
What did you think of Robin coming back in and finishing the thing out? Obviously didn't start off ideal for her, but she just stuck with it.
I thought she was outstanding. I thought it was such a poised outing to come back in. I think we've all watched Robin enough to know that those first couple innings, they weren't her. I don't want to belabor it, but those conditions nobody should play in. This is a really big game for us and for Duke, and when we have weather later that we can play in, we shouldn't have to I don't know, suffer through that. So I'm glad that she was able to shift her mindset. She too knows that wasn't who she is, and so for her to get the ball and do what she did, I'm just really proud of her.
Yeah, back onto Dakota, obviously the success that she's had at the plate just throughout the postseason so far. I guess, what is she doing in particular that you're noticing, and how impressive has it been to see it so far?
Well, I actually am just going to go off T's answer, because what Dakota's doing right now is what Dakota does. That's what she does. That's who she has been, and it's what we love about her. Even before she was on our team, I tracked her because I have so much respect for how she plays the game and how elite she is. And it's amazing that she's a Razorback, but what she's doing coming off her injury, just her track to just continue. She's so stinking tough. She is so stinking tough. And for her to just continue to grind and do whatever she can for this team, it's everything. It's everything. So I'm not surprised. Like T's like, that's what she's done her whole career. Yeah, that's what she's done her whole career. She's an elite softball player.
You guys obviously have a very experienced lineup, but being one win away from first appearance in the College World Series in program history, I guess just how big is it to, maintain composure? How I guess do you kind of go about doing that?
Well, I think the big thing is I think we have a lot of confidence from today, but the runs don't roll. We have to start fresh tomorrow, and there's still work to be done. And we know that. We've been in situations like this before, and it's just staying focused on the task at hand and knowing that they're going to throw some punches and we're going to throw some too. And we'll just fight and go for it.
What's the importance that you got to see three of their pitchers today, maybe in what it could mean for the rest of the series?
Well, I think it's big. I think it's big that we got to see their arms. We do a lot of prep. We watch a lot of video. Until you're in it, you don't necessarily really know. And so just having the ability to have dug in on three of their arms is big time. I would imagine we'll see one of them again, at least. And so we'll just, it's nice to have that experience.
They don't do crowd counts after 4-hour rain delays, but it doesn't look like many peeled off. What did you think about maybe the response from your fan base today after that?
I thought they were exceptional. It's funny because all week people are like, what's going to happen with your fans? An 11 a.m. start. I'm like, they're going to show up. That's what they do. Our fans are going to show up. And they did, big time. And then after the rain delay, it really didn't feel like it thinned out at all. My mom just said most of them probably took the day off, so they probably just made a day of it, and they probably did. And they're huge for us. That's surround sound of calling the Hogs. There's nothing like it, and we expect them to show up for us again tomorrow.
Obviously, Karlie is, she's been to the World Series. She's very experienced. I guess just how much have you found yourselves and just the kind of the team in general, just kind of leaning on her experience, especially in kind of some of the high pressure postseason moments.
Yeah, I think we are fortunate that we have some players that we absolutely get to draw on their experience. When you know how to get there, you know how to get there. So yeah, I think more than anything, what this team does with, whether they're freshmen or seniors, is they're just really level how they play each game. And one thing you can't do is get too far ahead, and that's what this team hasn't done all year. And so I think for this team, they know they have to show up. They know it's the score is 0-0 tomorrow, and there's a lot of work to be done, and Duke's an incredibly tough team. That's what this team has done all year with their mentality, and it doesn't matter if they're freshmen or seniors or they've been there or they haven't. Like, that's what this team has done collectively.
Re-entered and got out of that inning with just one run allowed on the plays by Ella. Just how big was that? And did you feel like that was just from Ella? Maybe, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Ella McDowell was outstanding today in every facet. She was her defense today was game changing. And she's probably half a step from turning that double play when they got that run. When you have the lead like we do, we get to play like that, and it's like, okay, one's not going to kill us. Let's go for that. We believe we could score more, but she was absolutely outstanding in both, but defensively, like, wow.
Do we have any questions on Zoom for Coach Deifel? Jaden, you can unmute and go ahead. Sorry, Jaden, we can't hear you. If you want to send it in the chat, I can ask it for you. Does anybody else have questions while we get to Jaden's?
Maybe Jaden changed their mind.
They can hear her on the Zoom, I guess, but you just can't hear her here.
Oh.
Not sure. Okay, here we go. As someone who's been in the profession for a while, what does it say about Marissa Young's ability to build Duke into what it has been in such a short period of time?
Oh, it's incredibly impressive. I was fortunate to get to, sing her praises at the start of the leading up to the tournament. Starting that program from scratch and having the success that they have had so quickly is absolutely a reflection of who she is as a coach and as a leader. And it's just been incredibly impressive. I've known Marissa as a competitor for a really long time. She was an exceptional softball player, and so it's not surprising at all that she's doing what she's doing at Duke.
Anything else on Zoom? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.